Hello, everybody.
Down in front.
Rock and roll today, huh, boys? I want to thank you all for coming. My name is Kinkel. Welcome to Durty Nellies. I've been a resident here of Palatine, Illinois for 14 years. I was a close friend to Mary and Ma Nugent, the late mother of our distinguished guest, legendary Motor City madman Ted Nugent, who's in the house. Yeah! About a year and a half ago, I contacted Ted expressing an idea that I wished to honor his mother and her memory here in Palatine. Ted responded by affirming his love for his mother and her memory, and gave me his blessing. As a blood brother in arms, Ted, I thank you. Many may remember Ma Nugent for her column in the Illinois Entertainer, Ma Nugent's Mail, the brainchild of Ron Ramelli, Guy Arnston, and publisher Ken Voss. Ma Nugent's Mail reached thousands of readers throughout the Midwest. Her unique character and charming responses made her an instant celebrity at home and abroad, especially when she started showing up in local clubs and concert venues to seek out those who embodied the same rock and roll spirit Ted lives by, inspiring them to be the best they could be. A Palatine resident for 24 years, Ma was a very special lady indeed, one who took the Chicago area music scene by storm. She was a mother to many and friend to all who she met, always willing to lend a hand where help was needed, seeing to it that all bands had a chance to find their fame. She not only inspired Ted to be the greatest guitar player that ever lived, but likewise inspired many here in Chicago to find their own successful musical careers. It was always about the music. She loved it dearly. I stand here today to set in perpetuity her memory and love for rock and roll in this large 4-ton monument, which will stand as a metaphor for the music she loved. My thanks to Durty Nellies owners Mark and Jim Dozel for hosting this Palatine Memorial. Mark, Jim. Ted Nugent stands with us here today as a direct result of the love which she gave. His legendary rock and roll career spans an entire generation. Ted's strength, courage, dedication, sense of humor, hard work ethic, discreet discipline, and family values are an asset to the world around us. His music is a priceless contribution to the spirit and soul of America. His new album, Love Grenade, is an explosion of fearless rock and roll, lovingly watched over by Ma at this moment. Giving credit where credit is due, Ma Nugent will always be remembered for giving birth to one of rock and roll's greatest living legends. I'd like to thank all the people who helped see this project through with me, with their selfless dedication, volunteering of time, money, and effort. Most notably, Mr. Paul Nugent of Class Landscaping, who donated this rock and did all the flowerings here and the place setting is beautiful. Paul, we thank you. You're the best. We need good landscaping in Palatine. Come to Paul. And of course, Mark, Jim Dozel, Durty Nellies, who you met. Guy Arnston, Gary Linder, Jim Horse, Jamie Phelps, Art Abrams, Jerry Kaminsky, Warner and Troost, Northern Illinois Crane Company. If not for their help and understanding, I would not have been able to erect this monument. Thank you one and all. Thank you, Ted, and Ma Nugent fans for all your support. I would like to take the moment now to introduce to you the original publisher of the Illinois Entertainer, Mr. Ken Voss. He was the brainchild of Ma Nugent's Mail. Y'all remember Ma Nugent's Mail? Yeah. She was a dear Abby of our rock and roll community here. She kept us tightly knit. She kept the rock and roll community going. And I'd like to introduce Ken, and then after that I'll introduce the mayor and Ted. So stand tall with us, boys. Ken.
The Illinois Entertainer was founded to support the local musicians. Ma Nugent was at the heart of that. We developed the Illinois Entertainer, Ron Ramelli, Guy Arnston, and myself. We were considering letters to the editor of the column. But in those days, those types of columns were nothing more but patting us on the back, and we didn't want to do that. We wanted to support the local musicians and do something. Ma was a matron saint on the local club scene. She was a cheerleader and supporter of the local band.
Security.
She always had student motherly advice.
Shut up.
Suggested that we let Ma write some columns. fundraisers and clubs together with Mom. She supported the local musicians. She fed us. She brought us to her house for dinner. But more than that, she loved to meet and support the local musicians. And she loved the idea of being able to write an advice column about the musicians and give her heartfelt support to the musicians. So Ma was really somebody that was part of the entire Chicago music scene. She loved to write the column. She wrote all the articles, and she wrote all the letters in the column, or responses to the letters of the column. And we just want to thank her for that. We want to thank Durty Nellies for this honor. We want to thank Eric Kinkel. And we want to thank all the musicians of Chicago, and just keep on rocking. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for being here at this big rock festival, a very special rock festival. Let's hear it from Nugent.
Ron Ramelli, Ken Voss, and Guy Arnston. Again, those are guys of the brainchild of Ma Nugent's Mail. I couldn't forget them, please. And now I'd like to introduce you our distinguished, honored mayor, Mayor Rita Mullins.
Thank you very much, Eric. Eric is the one that contacted my office, and we owe him this honor of today. This day would not happen without Eric Kinkel. I love the idea that Palatine is having its first rock festival. I think that is wonderful. And it's very fitting that it's here at Durty Nellies. What I have here is a certificate of welcome, and it's awarded to Ted Nugent by the mayor and the council of the village of Palatine. And it says, may you be a frequent visitor to our community. So we're hoping that this August 1st, 2007 will be just the first time that Ted has come back, and that he'll continue to come back and welcome us, grace us with his presence, and say hello to his mother's memory. Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to welcome our distinguished guest, legendary rock and roll man, Ted Nugent.